Imagine being dropped into like this massive, sprawling foreign museum. You have zero vocabulary in the local language, right? You're looking up at these towering ancient statues, but you don't even know how to ask where the bathroom is, let alone find a specific exhibit. I mean, it's terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. It's just complete sensory overload mixed with absolute vulnerability.
Right, because you want to absorb the history, but you're just paralyzed by the logistics.
Hmm.
So, welcome to today's deep dive. We're looking at a translated document. The title roughly translates to embedded writing, and it outlines this highly localized language learning framework designed specifically for this exact scenario.
Yeah. And our mission today is to figure out how mastering a tiny, highly specific set of phrases can help. Because that, combined with a unique, ultra slow learning method, can basically eliminate that beginner's panic for someone starting from absolute scratch.
I mean, think of this framework as a cultural survival kit. Instead of weighing down your backpack with heavy grammatical jargon or, complex historical terminology, you're packing just the bare essentials, like a flashlight and a compass.
Just enough to light the path and point you in the right direction, yeah.
Exactly.
And the framework achieves that by strictly locking the curriculum to what language teachers call the A1 level, so the absolute beginner. It basically mercilessly strips away idioms, metaphors, and complex sentence
Right.
structures.
So no flowery language at all.
Right, none.
Right.
The source material argues that if you simply know how to look for maps, find specific art rooms, and ask really basic questions, you have everything you need. Like, how much is an entry ticket? Or can I take a photo here? That's really enough to navigate fearlessly.
Okay, but wait, hold on. If my entire vocabulary is just where's the bathroom
Hmm.
and here's my ticket, am I actually experiencing the culture? I mean, it sounds like I'm just surviving a transaction, not really appreciating a Renaissance painting.
Uh-huh.
How do I engage with the art if I sound like a robotic tourist?
Well, it really all comes down to cognitive load. Trying to construct a complex sentence in a new language is like having 50 browser tabs open while trying to stream a 4K video. Your brain just freezes up.
Oh man, I know that feeling. Your focus just turns entirely internal, right?
Exactly.
Like you're obsessing over verb conjugations and trying to recall vocabulary instead of looking at the sculpture right in front of you.
Yeah, you're too busy translating in your head. But this A1 framework forcibly closes all those extra browser tabs. By stripping away the complex grammar and focusing only on those transactional basics, it removes that heavy mental burden.
So it just gives your brain a break.
Right. Once you know you can confidently buy a ticket and find the exit, your nervous system actually regulates. Your peripheral vision literally expands. You don't need complex language to appreciate the brushstrokes. You just need enough language to get you into the room comfortably.
So your eyes and emotions can take over.
I love that.
But okay, reducing the vocabulary handles the cognitive load of what to say, but how does the framework handle the anxiety of actually learning it?
Well, that's the really interesting part.
Because the source document outlines a very specific teaching pace that feels, I don't know, completely contrary to typical conversational learning.
Yeah, the methodology insists on an extremely slow pace. We're talking hyper clear pronunciation, long, deliberate pauses between sentences, and a consistently warm, patient tone.
Right. And those long, deliberate pauses aren't just there to be polite, are they?
No, not at all. They actually give your auditory processing center the crucial seconds it needs to decode foreign sounds into recognizable patterns, before the next sentence hits.
It gives your brain a second to catch up and realize, oh, wait, I know that word.
Exactly. And the framework pairs that slow pace with heavy repetition. You aren't just learning the phrase, how much is an entry ticket once. You hear it and say it multiple times.
until it shifts from an active translation task in your prefrontal cortex to like an automatic reflex.
Right, so you don't have to think about it. Your mouth just knows how to make the shape of the words.
The document also dictates a really specific conversational dynamic between the learner and the teacher, right? Just to keep that anxiety low. It actively avoids formal titles,
Yeah, it relies on natural, friendly prompts like my friend or partner to keep the dialogue flowing warmly.
which completely removes the intimidation of a formal classroom hierarchy. I mean, you feel like you're practicing with a local buddy rather than being graded by some strict examiner.
And this methodology reveals something really crucial about how we process overwhelming environments. For you, listening right now, the major takeaway is that true confidence in a new setting doesn't require immediate fluency.
So you can conquer terrifying situations simply by isolating the most basic functional tools and practicing them with immense patience.
Exactly. You just need the absolute core tools to anchor yourself.
I mean, this isn't just about surviving a trip to the Louvre, right? Think about the last time you felt that exact same museum panic in your daily life. Maybe it was opening a massively complex new software program at work, or, walking into your very first jujitsu class. We constantly pressure ourselves to be fluent on day one.
Which is just an impossible standard, really.
Exactly. But what if you just packed your compass? What if you applied this exact A1 approach of extreme simplicity and slow repetition to that intimidating new hobby? Just learn the equivalent of how much is an entry ticket, close the other 49 browser tabs, and let yourself actually enjoy the art of being a beginner.